project was kind of birthed from necessity. It really started back in the pandemic, like in the thick of it, like 2020. We're all at home trying to figure out what to do with ourselves, right? And we started trying to come up with ways that we could work on music together, even though we couldn't be together. You know, first of all, Corey and I live on opposite sides of the country. I live here in Columbus, Ohio. He lives in Long Beach, California.
It was just two friends trying to stay connected, stay in touch. And that sort of evolved into Gabriel sending me several music ideas. And just for fun, because it was lockdown, I could go to the studio and I could send him crappy demo versions of drums.
So finding that balance was interesting. It was very interesting. But we managed to do it, honestly. We got things rolling. We ended up, I think originally we created about, 8 or 9 different seeds. And I think 4 of them kind of came to life over the course of the pandemic.
That went on for a while. And then about a year ago, I remember he reached out to me, essentially quizzing me, hey, how many song ideas do you think we have in the folder? And I'm terrible about that, so I didn't really have much concept for how much material was actually there.
I really started hitting him hard. I have a bank of ideas, so I really started hitting him hard with like, what do you think about this concept? What about this concept? What about this concept? And we really started leaning into it.
It was really cool that he was able to sort of remind me that we had some really cool stuff. So then I think things got a little bit more serious, where we started to toy around with the idea of making a record.
We're going to get together in the fall, we're going to record these 7 songs, and we're going to make an EP. And then if nothing else, we'll have 6-song EP to be able to make happen. And maybe we'll have one hit the cutting room floor. And we just started passing things back and forth. And I started creating and composing and coming up with new bass lines, extra guitar lines. And he was giving me rough cuts of drums that we could work with, that I kind of would go in and chop up and brutalize and Frankenstein together in new ways, so that I could make, so that I could restructure the song. And then, maybe I'd come up with lyrical content and that would restructure the song again. So it really has been an incredibly organic experience to work on this music with Corey as Loyal Dawn.
Once we really landed on that, I think we became really firm on 8 songs. And to the point where he was refining his parts, I was refining my parts, and we were sort of sharing those back and forth, and we were excited. And and then it came down to Gabriel booking a hotel and booking airfare and coming here to Long Beach, and then enjoying time going to our studio and doing our thing. And my favorite part about this journey is probably the fact that, 10 days before he came here, he sent me 3 more songs.
It's been an amazing process. It's been an amazing process. It really has been so much give and take from the both of us on how to move forward, how we want the music to sound.
What would happen if we really had our hands in every part of making this album?
There definitely is a garage element to the production as a whole. We really wanted to DIY the project because we wanted it to have that sound.
When writing music, my favorite question is, what if? What would happen if this? What would happen if that? What would happen if we go this way? What happens if we do this to the tempo, to the key, to the vibe, to the groove, all of that. So I really enjoy exploring that stuff. So being able to do that inside of music that isn't my, normal, everyday go-to was a challenge, and it was also really fun. And I think that the end result is the thing that I'm the most pleased by, because it's so cool that everything fits together and that everything is so us, if that's even a thing.
We just wanted it to sound like us. And I really feel like over the course of this last 9 months, we've really come up with a sound that is absolutely us and that is absolutely unique.